Pinot Noir from Santa Rita Hills has garnered a lot of attention over the past 10 or 20 years for a myriad circumstances of reasons. Chardonnay, really, I've got a huge soft spot in my heart for Chardonnay and this appellation. So this bottling here, the Santa Rita Hills Chardonnay, STA period being the correct spelling, it's not a shortcut. The initial appellation was Santa Claus, was Santa Rita Hills, S-A-N-T-A, just like Santa Claus. And that was accepted in 2001. And then there were some kind of legal complications with that spelling. So we went back to the drawing board. We all arrived at the abbreviated name, which took longer than one might imagine when you have a panel or committee of 12 people, and then resubmitted to the government. And then from 2005 onward, we've been using STA period, which now looks completely correct to me. So here we go, Santa Rita Hills. The key thing about Santa Rita Hills Chardonnay is lemon, lime, and salt. Okay, for the 30 years I've worked on this highway, those tendencies pulse through everything with which I've been involved. And so if you are presenting this wine tableside, or there's a buyer who's a little bit distracted, or elevator pitch, whatever you want to call it, that's where I always start and that's where I always finish. I sometimes also reference a deconstructed margarita, right? The same kind of agave, saline, refreshing lime skin elements are found in a margarita and always in these wines. I also visually, when presenting these wines, if I'm in a bar setting, looking at the mise en place on a bar, almost any bar, and you see the lemon wedges, lime wedges, salt, that the mixologist or bartender is going to work with that evening, lunch, whatever. And then that visual cue while tasting this wine, or kind of reminiscent of that element, is really what this wine would look like if it were in a little bowl. And from there, what's really cool is that if you reflect on what lemon, lime, and salt do with food, they do what? They lift, they cleanse, they elevate, right? Salt makes food taste more like the food itself. The saline tendencies in this wine make the food taste more like the food, and the wine is raised in such a gentle, quiet fashion that really the wine is always destined to be just beneath the plate, right? Like a condiment. Sometimes condiment has kind of a connotation where it's pedestrian, right? You think about ketchup, you think about mustard, relish, hot baseball games, whatever. But condiment in the beautiful sense of a quiet support system, if you will, for something else. And that's what Santa Rita Hills is perfectly suited for.